In 1963, Kim Philby, Britain's top spymaster, vanished from Beirut. MI6 was stunned. This charming diplomat fed Stalin atomic secrets and ruined hundreds of lives. How did an Oxford graduate become the Cold War's biggest betrayer? His disappearance hid a dark truth. Chapter 1. The Making of a Mole, 1930s. Born in 1912 in colonial India, Harold Adrian Russell Kim Philby grew up a rebel, influenced by his eccentric father, a British official who converted to Islam. Did this upbringing spark his distrust for authority? At Cambridge University in the 1930s, he was a sharp history student, sipping gin and chasing liberal ideas amidst the economic turbulence of the Great Depression. As Hitler's shadow darkened Europe, Kim secretly read Marx, dreaming of a world without kings or capitalists. Was it philosophy or just the thrill of forbidden adventure? By 1934, he was in Vienna, a city bustling with violent Nazi and communist clashes. Soviet recruiter Arnold Deutsch, an appealing operative with a Viennese accent, spotted him. "Join us," Deutsch muttered over cheap coffee, "and topple tyrants from within." At 22, Kim joined the Comintern, Moscow's global spy network. His first mission, marry Litzy Friedman, an Austrian Jew caught in the underground opposition, and help her escape the Nazis. Love or deliberate cover? The question still lingers. Espionage hooked him like a potent drug. What kind of man trades his country for a spy game? How deep would his deception go? Chapter 2. Blood and Betrayal in Spain, 1937 to 1939. In 1937, the Spanish Civil War raged. Idealistic Republicans fought Franco's ruthless fascists in a proxy battle for Europe. Kim, posing as a freelance Times journalist, embedded with Franco's forces. By day, he censored reports to London. By night, he met Soviet handlers in isolated olive groves. He sketched troop positions and hid assassination plots in coded letters inside cigarette packs or hollowed-out books. His razor-sharp intellect helped Republicans hold strategic ground, starving fascist supply. One chilling order that haunts historians to this day: identify a high-ranking Franco aide for a targeted hit. Kim located the target with keen precision, but eventually balked at committing the murder himself. The plan failed. Was it conscience, or just bad luck in a chaotic war? Yet his codename, Söhnchen, echoed jubilantly, marking him as the KGB's emerging golden boy. Did he feel the expanding weight of the destruction he devised, or was the espionage game too intoxicating to abandon? Chapter 3. The Double Game of World War II, 1939 to 1945. World War II hit in 1939. Kim's career quickly took off. Tipped off by fellow Soviet mole Guy Burgess, a flamboyant MI6 operative, Kim joined Britain's elite Section D, training hardened commandos in sabotage techniques on Scotland's misty moors. Every lesson he taught, how to rig explosives or slip undetected through enemy lines, was cold treason. He gave Moscow critical agent routes, sending dozens to Gestapo torture and execution. Why did no one spot the suspicious patterns in the mounting failures? By 1941, he had dug deeper into MI6's Section 5, the heart of counter-espionage. In a twist that could rewrite history books, he warned Stalin of Hitler's upcoming 1941 Barbarossa invasion weeks early via clandestine drops. Stalin dismissed it as a cunning British bluff. The result? 20 million Soviets died in the brutal assault. Kim drank away the guilt. He told himself it was for a greater good. By 1944, he headed MI6's Section 9, the very anti-Soviet unit tasked with disassembling Moscow's networks, all while copying KGB files wholesale for Moscow from his secure Whitehall desk. The irony is staggering. How did he keep his cover in those high-stakes years? Chapter 4. Treachery's Peak and Peril, 1947 to 1951. In 1947, as MI6's Istanbul station chief, Kim orchestrated ops from a sunlit consulate overlooking the shimmering Bosphorus. He accepted daring spy drops into Soviet Georgia. but each operative's name he gave to his handlers, sending them to Siberian gulags. A desperate Georgian defector begged for rescue while spilling classified secrets. Kim nodded sympathetically, then instantly tipped the KGB. The man's extraction plane crashed in a highly suspicious storm. Coincidence or planned elimination? Whispers of a high-level leak grew louder, but Kim was diverting every suspicion with his quick wit. By 1950, he reached his traitorous peak, MI6 liaison to the fledgling CIA in Washington, dining with the legendary Allen Dulles, swapping atomic secrets. But trouble was brewing. American Venona code decrypts exposed Donald McLean, another elite Cambridge mole, as the infamous Homer. Kim panicked, his carefully spun web untangling. He whispered, "Run." Burgess, always reckless, took McLean. They fled from a Southampton ferry in May 1951, disappearing behind the Iron Curtain. Britain reeled in outrage. "Who tipped them?" Parliament roared. Headlines screamed treason. Fingers inevitably pointed at Kim. He resigned quietly, slinking to exotic Beirut under the guise of a journalist. MI5 grilled him relentlessly in tense interrogations. What kept him one step ahead? Chapter 5. The Mask Slips in Beirut, 1955 to 1963. In 1955, a political miracle happened. Foreign Secretary Harold Macmillan cleared Kim in Parliament with a proud declaration, no evidence against him whatsoever. Kim grinned from the shadows, his luck holding tightly. In Beirut, he reinvented himself. He wrote stories for The Observer, charmed locals, and married his third wife, Eleanor. But the shadows closed in. In 1961, Soviet defector Anatoly Golitsyn dropped a seismic bombshell during debriefings. Philby's the third man, the elusive mastermind behind it all. The CIA demanded immediate action from its British allies. MI6 dispatched Nicholas Elliott, Kim's most trusted friend, to Beirut in January 1963 for a fateful confrontation. Over drinks, Elliott pleaded, "Confess, Kim, for old time's sake and honor." Philby finally cracked under the pressure, admitting decades of chilling betrayal. "I did it for peace," he muttered. Elliott begged desperately for a signed confession to seal the case. Kim stalled. Tomorrow. But what was he planning in those final hours? That night, January 23rd, 1963, he slipped through Beirut's labyrinthine alleys, past dozing MI6 watchers. A Soviet freighter, disguised as a merchant ship, waited in the harbor. He boarded it, sailing towards Odessa. By dawn, MI6 panicked. "Where is Philby?" The vanishing act was complete, but what secrets did he carry away? Chapter 6. Moscow's Cold Embrace, 1963 to 1988. In Moscow, a grim reality hit. Kim got a damp flat, a small KGB pension, and a desk job translating manuals. He expected medals and glory. Instead, he was consumed by regret. "I miss the hunt," he confided in smuggled letters to old flames. He claimed that his leaks saved countless lives, perhaps even stopped full-scale nuclear war. But declassified files show a more terrifying truth. Over 300 Western agents executed because of him. Devastating Albanian operations in 1949, and McCarthyism's witch hunts fueled by McLean's escape. His intel delayed NATO's defensive shield by years, fed Stalin's cruel purges that claimed millions. He knew too much. Did he regret the massacre, or was the spy game worth every destroyed life? Philby died in 1988, alone and forgotten in Moscow's overgrown Kuntsevo cemetery. His betrayals scarred the entire Cold War. In Espionage, reality surpasses even the wildest fiction. What if one more leak had rewritten the Cold War's bloody end? Or worse, what other moles like him still linger in plain sight, waiting for their moment? Subscribe for more gripping spy tales. Hit that like button if Cold War mysteries and shadowy betrayals keep you hooked. Share your thoughts below. What is the wildest espionage story you have heard?